Hey, what's up you guys? So the other day I got a comment from a user named Slushy asking how he can become a YouTuber like me. I'm going to go ahead and assume he means a Yugituber, and if he wants to, I've got 7 great tips that I can provide from experience. So here we go. Tip number 1, make a presentable channel. If your channel looks good, people will subscribe. If it doesn't, they won't. Make sure that you have a nice banner, nice icon, be sure your videos are titled well, have good descriptions. If you've got custom thumbnails, be sure that they're clean, presentable, colorful, noticeable. Simple things, you know, if your channel is kept up and looks good, people usually want to subscribe. Tip number 2, upload regularly. You want to be sure that you upload at least, I'm going to say twice a week. I think twice a week is kind of a magic number. More than that's even better, just don't overload it. But the thing you don't want is to upload like once every month or 2, because then when people go on your channel, it's going to be like, latest video 2 months ago. It's just going to be like, oh well, this guy doesn't upload, so I'm not going to bother subscribing. Tip number 3, interact with your subscribers. Ask them to leave comments, reply to comments as soon as they're posted. Take suggestions from subscribers like I'm doing now, do requests, things like that. Just be sure that you interact with your subscribers, because then they'll stay subscribed and enjoy your videos more. Tip 4, collaborate. Shoutouts are nice, but video swaps and video features are even better. You want to be sure that you try to cooperate with YouTubers who have slightly more subscribers than you, because that way they can sort of transfer their subscribers to you. Sounds kind of leechy, I know. But just do video swaps, be sure to present your best work when you're on someone else's channel. And it usually works out well. You can get a lot of subscribers that way and make a lot of contacts for the future. Tip 5, know the equipment you're working with. The key here is not to have a super expensive camera. It's just to know what you're doing with your camera. I do suggest having an HD camera for YouTubing. You don't have to invest in something that's like several hundred or even thousands of dollars. Just get like a $100, $200 HD camera and it usually works fine. Just be sure that you have things like good lighting, good audio, decent composition. Most of the time it's just decks and duels anyways, so it doesn't really matter a whole lot. But you know, just make sure that there's a decent level of quality there. And if you're recording DN videos on your computer, use screen recording software. Please don't use your camera and hold it in front of your computer. Also, it helps to have an editing software, but it's not entirely mandatory. It just helps add a sort of professional touch and lets you trim up your videos and stuff. Tip 6, be as original as possible. I add as possible there because in Yugitubing there isn't a lot of room for originality. I mean, everything's kind of been done before and it all boils down to either a deck profile, a duel video, or talking about a deck or a duel. So what you want to do there is interject as much originality as you can. So use your personality. If you're a funny person or you're kind of a caricature or something, that's great. Maybe it can come in the way that you like edit your videos or present your videos. I think that just any kind of touch that separates you slightly from the rest is good, because everybody on YouTube is doing the same thing. So if you do it a little differently, it works really well. And tip number 7 is give a shit. This sounds really like rude and raunchy, but I'm not kidding. If you don't care, it immediately shows in everything that you do. If you don't care about your channel, you won't update it, you won't upload, you won't give your videos good, you know, titles, tags, thumbnails. You won't really interact. It'll show. Your channel will look dead. It'll look like nobody cares. And trust me, when nobody cares, they will not subscribe. It's very obvious. Don't get into this if you just want money. Don't get into this if you think you'll get subscribers quickly. Neither of those come quickly. So it takes patience, it takes dedication. It's actually pretty fun when you get into it, but just don't hop in thinking you'll see immediate success. You just have to be dedicated, motivated, and you should do fine. So those are my 7 tips that I would offer for beginning Yugitubers. But viewers, especially if you have more subscribers than me or something, tell me what you think in the comments. Do you have other tips for beginning Yugitubers? What did you think of my tips? Did you agree or disagree? And thanks again to Slushy for the suggestion. Hope you enjoyed this, although anybody can use it. And if you like this video, guys, remember to thumbs it up, subscribe to my channel, follow me on social networks maybe, and I hope you enjoyed that. That was today's video. Bye, guys.